What's going on, people? So I've got like 3 games I'm working on at the same time. Two of them I don't think I'm going to be able to play because of copyright issues. Uh, Burnout Paradise, I'm almost to the platinum on that. But I don't think I can play that because the music copyrights. And I'm also playing the Game of Thrones series. And I don't know what the copyright rules are on those, so I'm not even going to try. So, here I am with Skyrim again. This is like just past the first half hour of play. And it probably would have been the first 20 minutes of play if I wasn't moving so slow. I loaded up on materials really quickly. So now I'm into town and I can find this store and get rid of some of this stuff.
I saw it! Hello! Who's there?
Gods! No.
I did the wrong thing there. Okay. Didn't want to do this, buddy, but you're leaving me no choice. Now, go in here and there we go. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, my sneak is increased because I've been carrying all this stuff with me. So I guess it had some benefits.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an art? Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Of course. Take what you need. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
Oh, damn. That works.
What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was. A dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. And sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Alright, so that looks like everything I need to talk to him about.
Until
I
next
don't
time.
know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen. When we were attacked by a
Okay,
dragon.
so
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
Mara's mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, you could be here at any moment.
okay, Okay, let me see if there's anything that details where things are here. Because I'm just not sure. Riverwood Trader. Okay, so I'm assuming that's going to be where I get rid of this stuff.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Which is gonna be great for me.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow,
So
northeast
this is your
of
plan,
town.
Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. Take a look.
Okay. So, this is all the stuff I have. Is there a way to select the amount? That's a big one there. I definitely don't need fur boots if I got other stuff. Don't need that. That. Don't need that. I think I've got something better. Yeah. 25, 6, 25. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get rid of those. There might be something in those.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Okay.
No, by the 8.
Hey,
fine,
I can move.
but only to the edge of town.
It's so much nicer when you can move.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. This way. This way. This way. This way.
Oh, you want to start moving, bitch? Says I gotta go this way. Yeah, this is the way I just came from, so... No? No. Let me make sure I got enough for weapons here. Yeah, I still got the great sword. Actually, you know what? Before I leave, said something about a forge. I don't see it on the map though, so we can come back to that. Check out the world map here. Looks like I'm going in the right direction. Oh. Yeah, about that. Bad dog. These trails twist and turn and I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I guess I'll figure it out when I get there.
Now ain't this a surprise? You're as good as dead.
Look, chick, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you gotta die now. This doesn't seem like I'm going where I need to go. I see a road. Looks like it would have taken me right to it, but whatever. Try to avoid some of these aminals. Even though they don't want me to, apparently. That's a dumb aminal.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for... I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please? Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here. Let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Dying to know why I'm like mostly naked. just saying. Okay, so all of this looks good. Should be a little better. so coming into a village. Yeah, this is where I need to be. Alright, cool. Alright, but that means I need to ditch the sword. Don't want to come in aggressive. Show the entrance to the town? It's back over here.
Need something? There's got to be an entrance to this fucker somewhere. There we go. I figured it would be by the stables.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Nah. Well, your bounty is low. Alright, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that. Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay. White
We'll
Run
pay whatever
discovered.
it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Wait. I know
I
you.
just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
I just want to go home and read.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
It's funny because I really haven't even gotten into this game yet. Like, I've been playing for a little over an hour. And you have really not touched anything yet.
This talk of dragons? World's gone. My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College
who
in
can help you
Winterhold.
with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay. Moving on.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that news death. I can't stop.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Figuring out how to get out of here is not fun.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
About to kill your ass.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
No, not really.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
I don't expect
Okay. Moving back into Skyrim. So yeah, I'm trying to wrap up 3 games before Mortal Kombat comes out. Well, I won't wrap this one up. This takes like the rest of your life to play, but
Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale.
How high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see where I got to go. I thought I was able to... Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Fast travel. Thought I was able to fast travel. So it wasn't a complete loss, taking the scenic route the first time. Did you really?
You're a...
Did you found me?
good as dead.
Okay, in the temple. I think I'm gonna break here actually. I'm about 45 minutes into the game, so. And like I said, I really haven't gotten very far yet, so. I always start with health first. Because that's just how I live. I have no idea. Like, legit no idea. I'll research that first. Because, yeah. How's that? There we go. Okay. I shall return in a little bit.